An ancient painting on a cave wall in Africa. Ceremonial clay objects discovered in Sweden. A mysterious sculpture found in China. Throughout the ancient world, there is a symbol that is more pervasive than any other. The symbol of the egg.
The egg is one of the most universal sacred images. It is more widespread than the cross or the star or the wheel. It appeals to people in all corners of the earth in all times and traditions.
We found stone eggs all over the world. For example, stone eggs were found in Egypt. And even on Easter Island, a stone egg was found. So the symbol of egg is a worldwide symbol.
What's amazing is that the egg, what we call the egg cosmogony, is a feature of several cosmogonies. We have it in the Nordic tradition, we have it in the Mediterranean tradition, not only Greco-Roman, but Egyptian and also the Phoenician mythologies. We also have it in some Middle Eastern and even Vedic mythologies. So these are radically different cultures. Is it possible that there's a common origin for South American, Native American, Norse, and Vedic mythology? We have no evidence. So it would be hard to say where they come from and why they all use this image.
Why is it that so many ancient cultures, separated by thousands of miles, all use the symbol of the egg?
For one thing, obviously, it is associated with birth. Well, birth is a great mystery, so it's the worship of life. It is also taken as a symbol of rebirth. We use it at the Easter time in the spring.
The cultures that birthed these stories recognized something in the story of birth, of creation, of fertility, of reproduction that was meaningful for their stories.
While the most obvious interpretation of the egg is that it symbolizes fertility and the natural creation of life, some researchers question why there are so many depictions of eggs found throughout the ancient world that show humans emerging from them.
We have these many stories from around the world of how life starts in the form of an egg, including human life too, starting with a sperm and an egg. But how would ancient people realize that humans also have these eggs?
Could ancient people have somehow had the knowledge that humans emerge from eggs? Or might this symbol have held a less literal and more profound meaning for them, one that reveals an extraterrestrial connection? Ancient astronaut theorists suggest that the stories connected to the egg provide undeniable evidence that this was not simply a representation of fertility. Nearly as widespread as the symbol of the egg is a concept commonly known as the cosmic egg. While the name varies from culture to culture, the story is always nearly identical, that the entire universe originated from an egg.
They're called cosmic eggs, they're called silver eggs, they're called magic eggs, they're called enchanted eggs, they're called the eggs of the gods. I mean, all around the world, there are these creation stories of the egg breaking open and the water of life coming out.
In Chinese mythology, there is this notion that the universe emerges out of a primordial chaos. And this primordial chaos, in many accounts, is self-contained. It's like a cosmic egg. And from this primordial chaos, which contains everything, the universe is generated. And first it divides into two principles, yin and yang, and then three, and then 10,000, basically ad infinitum.